you now to study and learn. Please bless everyone. Thank you, God. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Andre. And in the next meeting tomorrow, I will change ya. Gantian ya, jangan Andre lagi ya. Okay, so prepare yourself for leading the prayer. It's easy, okay? Okay, so before we enter to this topic, I want to ask you who wants already see the PDF learning of today. Okay, good job. And who have seen the videos tutorial? Jadi nggak nengok PDF-nya aja, tutorialnya ditengok nggak? Oke, Cici, Christopher. Okay, good job. Okay, Rehan, good job. Okay, so now I will review again. I will play the YouTube video, yeah? Okay, wait for a second, okay? Oh my God. Oh, this. Okay, please pay attention for this video. Hi kids, good morning. How was your weekend? I hope you are having a great weekend. Okay, so kids, are you ready for this learning? I hope we show, because today we're going to learn about the area and the perimeter of composite figures. Okay, so before we enter to this material, I hope you can remember about what we are learned about last meeting. Okay, so in the last meeting, we already learned how to find the perimeter, circumference, and area of this figure, like square, triangle, rectangle, and circle. And for your information, these figures is called like a basic figures. Okay, basic figures are square, triangle, rectangle, and then circle. Okay, and I hope you already understand how to find their perimeter and their area. Okay, so now we can enter to this new topic. Okay, if I ask you, what shape are these? Is it square, or a rectangle, or circle? So I think you are maybe you are thinking about, I don't know, miss, because it's like consists of like a circle, like a semicircle, but not sure. Okay, it's okay, because today we are going to learn about these figures. This figure is called composite figures. What is it, composite figures, miss? Yeah, composite figures, that figure can be divided into more than one of the basic figures. We already learned what is the basic figures, like square, rectangle, and circle. If we combine them together, we can have a composite figures. Or in other words, if I say these composite figures, if we can divide it into some part, we can get like more than one basic figures. Like this rectangle, we can get a rectangle, square, the square, circle, and many others. Okay? So, for the example, if we want to build house, this house, if I ask you, what shape is this, like this house? You cannot say triangle, miss, or square, miss, but in other words, you can say, is it a composite figures? Composite figures of what? It consists of basic figures. We already know basic figures like triangle, rectangle, and square or circle. Okay, and if we combine them together, we can get a house, a new figure. We call it as a composite figures. Okay, so how to find the area and the perimeter? I think that's all. So before I enter to explain again, I want to ask you, who wants to understand about this video, about that video? I mean, if you already watched that video, I hope you can get something from that video. Who can explain to us what do you get from that video? Okay, Chichi, just Chichi. Okay, because there's Chichi raised hand. Okay, please, Chichi.
I get from the video what is the meaning of composite figures. We can we know that composite figures like the basic uh the basic what was
It consists of basic figures.
yes is composite with another basic figures means.
Okay, thank you, Chichi. So you can say that the composite figure is the combination of basic figures, more than one. Jadi, okay, good job. Thank you, Chichi. Another? Cici got the definition of the composite figures. How about you guys? Pasti ada yang lain dong. Masa itu aja yang didapat ya kan? Atau you say, Miss, I see that figures like a house. Dah, gitu aja nggak apa-apa. It's okay. I want you to speak out, okay? So I can understand and I can identify how your voice. Okay? Jadi di sini Miss pengen dengar suara kalian, gitu kan? Kalau nggak kenal kan nggak sayang. Maka Miss juga pengen dengar suara kalian. It's okay ya? And yang lain? Anyone else? What do you get from that video? Or what's your suggestion for that video? Or your question about that video? Who wants? Just speak out. It's okay, guys. You can speak bilingual, bahasa, or English. We can learn together in here. Nicholas, Brian, Indy, Noel, who want to give their opinion? For example, Miss ngomongnya kelambatan. Like that, it's okay. Or you want to Miss, the picture is bad. I don't think the picture or the figure of house like that. I don't think so. It's okay. Who wants to give? Oh, Indy. Okay. Oh, Indy, do you want? Oh, Gracia chat privately to me to find area of a figures. We should find area of the basic shape. Yeah, good job. To find the area of the composite figures yang banyak-banyak tadi, we have to find the area of the basic shape. Okay, good job. Yang lain gimana? Alexandra? Difran? What do you got from that video? Nothing. Sedih lah Miss kok nothing. Gilbert? Nicholas? Just that? Okay. It's okay. And I hope for the next meeting, I will ask you like this again. Hilary, okay. Hilary said that we can get composite figure from basic figure. Yeah, good job. So the composite figures is the combination of the basic figure. Good job, Hilary. Thank you. And for the next meeting, I will ask you like this again, ya guys, ya kids, ya. After you watch the video, you see the PDF learning. Before we enter to the topic, I want to ask you what do you get from that? Okay? Okay, so I think that's all from asking that video. Now I want to continue to explain you about the area and the perimeter of composite figures. Okay? So before we enter, I hope you already understand and remember if I ask you, kids, how to find the area of the square? You have to know, oh, the square means is side times side. Okay, so for example, if the side is 5 centimeters, so to find the area of the square, we just multiply 5 times 5 and then we get 25 centimeters square. Okay, and also like that for triangle, rectangle, and the circle. Jadi itu udah menjadi apa ya? Hafalan mati lah istilahnya ya. You already know about how to find the perimeter and the area of the basic square, a basic figure. Miss, basic figures itu apa, Miss? Basic figures itu yang like the shape that easy you analyze. Like that. Kalau Miss bilang basic figure itu seperti apa? Seperti ini. Ini kan easy kan diingatkan. The shape this, dia nggak melengkung-melengkung kan? It's not like that. Tuh. Gini figuresnya. No kan? Tidak kan? So, is it like a complicated, but we say in math, composite figures. Complete dia, gambarnya itu nggak satu aja gitu. But this, just like, ya cuma shape gini aja, Miss, kotak. That's all. Triangle juga, cuma bentuk segitiga aja, Miss. Rectangle juga, bentuknya gini aja, Miss. And the circle. Karena dia easy, shape-nya easy, basic, we call it as a basic figures. Okay? Itu namanya basic figures ya, kids ya. And then like this, if I ask you what shape is this, kamu pasti nggak bisa bilang gini, it is circle, or it is triangle. Nggak bisa kan? For example, ini. Kalau Miss tanya, what shape is this? How you can answer me?
It's composite figures.
Ya, because kita nggak bisa bilang pakai basic. Biasanya kan kita pakai basic. Sehari-hari kita pakai basic. Usually, we use the basic figures. Like, this is triangle, this is rectangle, this is square, that's circle. But now, there's a figures yang aneh gitu ya. So, we call it a composite figures. Ini composite figures, and composite figures. All of them are composite figures.
Miss.
Ya?
Connection.
Who said that?
Nona, Miss.
Why, Nona? Is it clear? My voice?
Into Zoom.
Oh, okay.
Because
okay.
bad connection.
It's okay. Okay, now we continue to this. Now, from this picture, if I ask you, what picture is this? Kalau misalnya, what picture? You can say like, it's like a car, Miss, right? But if I ask you, what shape is this? How can you answer me? You cannot like square, Miss, rectangle, Miss. You cannot, because it's like the composite figures of more than one basic figures. Kalau misalnya basic figures tadi kita kombinasikan, we combine, like for example, there's a circle. In this picture, there's a circle. There's a square, rectangle. We combine them, kayak a main puzzle. We combine them, and then we got the composite figures. Okay, same like this. If we separate artinya kita pisah-pisahkan. If we separate these figures, we will find the basic figures. Jadi kebalikannya. Okay? Okay, got it ya? Like this, also like this. When we build house, we know the house is consists of basic figures. Just more than one basic figures. Okay, consists of what? Triangle, Miss. Rectangle, Miss. Square, Miss. Okay, like that. Okay? Can you get till here, guys, or any question?
No, Miss.
Yes, Miss.
Okay, thank you. So now we will continue to make you like more understand about this composite figure. You can open your book, textbook page 92. Okay, and you prepare your notebook and your pen or pencil. Already?
Already, Miss.
Oh, but before that, I forgot. Before we enter to page 92, I want you to open page 91. 91. Okay, I will stop share ya karena di sini nggak ada gambar. Okay, page 91. Already, kids? Yes, miss. Or you can give your thumbs up. Or you can unmute. Okay, good job. Si Andre kayaknya belum. Already, Andre?
I just see him.
Okay. Page 91 ya. Okay, Diffran, Noel, Brian, you can turn on your camera ya. Okay, so like I said to you, like I told you, before we enter to the composite figures, you have to know how to find the perimeter and the area of the basic figures. So in the page 91, this is example of the basic figures. Now I want you to try to solve number 3 and number 4 of this question.
Finish, Miss.
Oh, Cici finish already. Yang lain gimana? You already got it? Okay, I think not yet ya. Okay, not yet. So, I want... Okay, not yet. I will give you 3 minutes. Number 3. Okay? Number 3 you can do by yourself. Please try number 3. Okay? I will give you 3 minutes. 2 minutes aja lah. And if you already, please chat me privately your answer. If you have any question, you can ask me ya. It's okay, you can unmute. Semangat.
Miss,
Ya,
until number 4, Miss.
ya, but first you try number 3. Nomor 3 dulu ya, nanti kita bahas, baru nanti lanjut lagi number 4. All of you have to do ya. Where is fruit? Oh, go. Okay. Brian? Gambar dindingnya jenis si Brian ini. Please chat me if you already ya. Okay, Gracia already the perimeter ya. Perimeter and the area ya guys ya, ya kids. Oke, Gracia already, thank you. Yang lain gimana? Brian finish miss. Okay, you can type the answer ya, Brian ya. The perimeter and the area also. Okay, Nona, perimeter. Okay, how about the area, Nona? Okay, already Gracia and Brian ya. Nona juga already. Just 3.
I also.
Okay, you can chat ya, Cici ya, your answer in the text box, in the text chat, column chat. Nicholas already? Okay. Rizky, already? Okay, Nicholas already ya, the perimeter and the perimeter. Okay, ada yang nanya sama Miss. Miss, base-nya 10 or 13? You can answer, you can unmute. Base-nya 10 atau 13? You can unmute, guys.
10.
Okay, yeah, good. The base is 10 ya, not 13. Okay, continue, guys. Okay, Nicholas already. Who else? Yeah, tadi ya. Okay, I will mention again. Gracia already. Brian. Nona. Christopher, Nicholas, Cici, Rehan. Okay. Miss finish. Okay, you can type ya your answer ya Rehan ya. 35. That's the perimeter. Okay, katanya koneksi Alexandra is not good. It's okay, it's okay. Gilbert already. Udah ada yang jawab nomor 4. Okay, but first we will discuss number 3 first, yeah, and then we continue to the number 4. Oke, yang lain gimana? Si Ruth, apa kabar? Indi, di front. Okay, it's okay, kids travel. If you get in and then get out, it's okay because your connection is not good. Okay, it's okay. Okay, kids, I think 1 minute left lah ya. Miss tunggu sampai 8.36. 1 minute left from now. You have to try, kids. Okay, Rehan already. Thank you. Perimeter and the area. Okay. 1 minute left. Hillary not chat ya. Hillary not chat. Bingungnya di mana? You can ask ya kalau misalnya masih bingung. Okay, time is over, kids. So now we're going to discuss ya. Jadi ini Miss lihat loh siapa yang ngerjain siapa yang tidak ya. But it's okay for this meeting. It's okay. But next, I hope you can join this quiz. I mean this exercise. Okay. So before we answer, I want to ask you what is the formula? What is the formula of the perimeter?
I know, Miss.
I know, Miss.
I know, Miss.
Yeah, what is the formula? You can say it directly.
A plus B plus C.
A plus B plus C.
Yeah, good job. Okay, look like this.
A plus B plus C.
So if I ask you like this, what is A, what is B, what is C? Soalnya kalau misalnya kalian bilang kan sama orang yang belum tahu rumus, what is the formula of the triangle, the perimeter? A, B, C, A plus B plus B plus C, and then she asks, what is A, what is B, and what is C? How can I answer that?
Sides
A
plus base plus
is the 13.
Ya, like this ya. Kalau misalnya perimeter, okay, you have to remember that the perimeter is the sum of the sides, all of the sides. So A, B, and C are the sides of the triangle. Itu jawabnya, okay? Okay, so from this triangle, we know A, B, C, right? So the A is what number?
13.
Yeah.
13.
Itu bebas ya. I mean, it's free.
13.
When you say the A is 10, it's okay. Just sum the sides, all of the sides. Okay, so we have like 13 plus
12
plus 12
Plus 13.
plus 13.
Plus 13.
Yeah, remember.
Plus 10.
Okay, good job. The sides is like the outside. I mean, kalau misalnya kita ingin mengukur perimeter kan keliling. Kalau misalnya ada bentuk kayak gini, keliling yang mana? Berarti kita kan mengelilingi gambar itu, mengelilingi bentuk itu, maka dia yang paling luar. So in this picture, perimeternya yang mana? Yang paling luar, sisi-sisi paling luar. 13, 10, and 13 again. Okay, so we got 13 plus
36.
Yeah, 36. What's the unit? What's the unit? Apa satuannya?
Centimeter.
Ya, sentimeter aja ya. Kalau perimeter just say centimeter, but for area is centimeter square. Okay, so how about the formula? The area of this picture is the shape, the area of triangle.
The area is half times 10 times 12.
times 8.
Okay, so a half of base times 8. Okay, good job. So we got the base is base yang mana di gambar ini? Yeah. But look, if okay, then why we say 10 the base?
That is the area, Miss.
Itu alasnya, Miss.
Ya,
Because that is the alas, Miss, the
Ya.
area.
The picture-nya alasnya gini. Kalau misalnya picture-nya diubah-ubah geser, misalnya dia geser dia berapa derajat gitu. Don't forget to say the base like yang tegak lurus sama tingginya. Beda gini ya. Misalnya bisa buat gini. Gini ya. Ini kan tadi segitiganya yang betul-betul segitiga gini. Kalau ini dia setengah segitiga nampak kan, tapi sebenarnya dia segitiga juga. Kalau Miss buat gini. Nah, misalnya di sini 9, di sini 8, di sini 8. Okay? So the base, what is the base? What number is the base?
8, Miss.
9.
8 or 9?
9.
Ya, 9.
9.
Jadi base-nya itu nggak selalu dia mesti di alas di bawah. Itu kalau triangle. So, how we can identify this? Lihat ini, selalu ada di sini namanya siku-siku. Dia itu kalau alas itu yang tegak lurus sama tingginya. Misalnya di segitiga. Ini ya tingginya kan? Oh, Miss kenapa nggak gambar aja kan? Misalnya ini segitiga, ya kan? Tingginya itu yang mana? Yang ini kan? Ini tingginya. Bukan yang ininya. Kalau ini kan dia mereng. Kalau yang tinggi itu dia yang tegak lurus. Tegak lurus sama siapa? Sama base. Berarti yang base-nya itu yang mana?
Yes.
Auto, yang ini. Jadi kalau di gambar Miss yang ini,
Yang bawah.
ya kalau di gambar yang ini, Miss buatkan tegak lurusnya tingginya yang di sini. Berarti yang tegak lurus sama garis tinggi ini, itulah si base. Dia tegak lurus sama mana? Bukan sama ini, tapi sama yang ini. Tegak lurus itu artinya gini ya sayang ya. Gini, ada tanda ininya. Artinya ukuran sudutnya itu, the angle is 90 degree, 90 derajat. Okay, I think we will learn in the higher grade. Okay, so we forget lagi, kita ulang lagi. We continue to this, and the height is
12, Miss.
ya,
12,
karena
Miss.
dia tegak lurus sama ini ya, tegak lurus sama base-nya ini tandanya. Okay, so we got
60 centimeter square.
yeah, we cross
60 centimeter square.
yeah, square. Okay, 60 meter square. Okay, so I will see your answer ya. Miss akan bacakan lagi your answer. Okay, most of you already correct ya. Dari sini Miss bisa lihat berarti kalian sudah mengerti. Okay, any questions so far kids about this triangle, how to find the perimeter and the area? Any question?
No.
Chat?
No, Miss.
Okay, no. Okay, it's okay ya. So, now I want to... Okay, udah semua dituliskan. Kalian mengerjakannya itu di mana? Di buku... On your textbook?
Textbook, Miss.
The textbook.
Okay, it's okay, it's okay. Jadi pakai pulpen aja langsung kalian coret di situ ya?
No, Miss.
No, I use pencil,
Oh,
Miss.
pencil.
Nanti salah jelek bukunya.
Okay. Nanti agak kotor ya. Okay. Good job. You can use your pencil. Okay, diisi ya bukunya ya, textbooknya ya pakai pensil ya. Supaya nanti kalau misalnya ujian or quiz, you can open again, you can reopen and learn from that. Okay? So now you can continue. Oh, I think because we 15 menit lagi ya, 15 minutes left. I want to lompat lah ya. Bisa mau lompat aja lah ya. We will discuss page 92. Okay, you can open your book 92. Karena intinya di sini. Inti composite figures itu di sini. Oke, tadi kan masih basic. Ya kan, basic figures, how to find the area, the perimeter of the basic. Now we want to discuss about these composite figures. Sebenarnya udah dibuat situ jawabannya di buku kalian ya, but we can discuss together. Okay? So, please pay attention. Okay, all of you guys, yeah, I see you from here. Alexandra, Brian, Indy, Tifran, okay. So from this picture, we know this is the composite figures, right? Because this picture, we cannot say like triangle, because ini nggak triangle kan, ini nggak triangle. But we know that this shape, we can separate them into basic figures. What basic figures? Maybe you can cut this picture into circle, into triangle, up to you. But make sure if you cut to that picture, you know how to find the perimeter and the area of that picture. Ngerti? Jadi kalau misalnya ada gambar ini, gambar si kawan ini, if you say I want to cut it become circle maze. Because if I find the circle, misalnya kalau kita cut ini jadi circle, kayaknya gambar miss berantakan, but it's okay. It's clear. If you say I want to cut miss jadi circle, oke? Okay? Terus ini jadi apa? Ini jadi rectangle miss, oke? Okay. Terus the rest sisanya apa?
Rectangle.
Iya, sisanya apa? It's difficult for you kan? Jadi jangan sembarang meng-cut the composite figure into the basic figures. Make sure you know gambar ini kira-kira kalau dipotong cocoknya jadi gambar apa aja ya. Gitu. Oke? Okay? So, because we cannot make it like a circle and a rectangle, we change. Oh, berarti ini bukan diubah jadi gambar circle, bukan jadi triangle, but we can divide into a square and rectangle. Karena gampang, Miss, kalau kita bagi dua, udah jadi gampang, udah jadi basic figures. Basic figures apa aja itu? Satu square, Miss. Satu lagi rectangle, Miss. Terus kita, Miss, already know how to find the perimeter of square, the perimeter of rectangle. Berarti nanti tinggal ditambahkan aja, Miss. Okay? Okay, so from this picture, we know the length from here, from here to here. Itu adalah 8. Tapi kita ngepotong jadi segini. Ngepotong, ya kan? Pertanyaannya, kalau ini 8, kita potong dari sini sampai sini, kira-kira ini berapa ya?
5, Miss.
Yang mananya yang 5? Yang dari sini ke sini. Ya kan? Itu yang 5 kan? Why you said 5? Kenapa enggak 4 kira-kira? Atau kira-kira itu, Miss, 3 cm itu, Miss? Atau gimana?
Karena Miss, square is sama sisi.
Yang sama, Miss.
Yang memiliki sama sisi.
Yeah, because we can cut it into a square. We know square, the side is same. So if here is 5 cm, we cut it into here. Pasti ini 5 cm juga, Miss. Ini juga 5 cm juga, Miss. Ini juga 5 cm juga, Miss. Okay? Okay, so if here 5, ini 5, so the rest is, ini berapa? Ini kan 5.
3.
3, Miss. 3, Miss.
3 come from?
3.
Dari 3-nya dari mana?
Because just now 8 is minus 5.
Yeah, karena Miss, in the beginning, the length of this shape is 8, and then I cut into square. The square is 5, so the rest is 8 minus 5. So I got 3 in here. Okay, good job. And then, kira-kira sisi yang mana lagi yang mau kita cari ya? Atau we already find the sides that we need to calculate?
Already, Miss.
Already kayaknya ya, soalnya nggak ada lagi kan sisinya.
Already, Miss.
Yeah, so if I show like this, How many, how the length of from here to here? Kalau misalnya itu berapa katanya?
That is
5
5.
centimeter.
5, okay.
centimeter.
Yeah, 5. 5 come from,
5.
dari mana 5-nya? How you get 5?
Miss, dibagi 2, Miss.
Because? Sorry? Because of what, kids? Unmute ya, unmute ya. Miss nggak ini. You can unmute and then say it louder. Because connection atau gimana? Oke, because 10 minus 5, ini kan dari sini kan 5. Ya, kita bagi 2 deh ya. So, because from here to here is 5, so the rest is 5. 10 minus 5 is 5. Okay, and then after that, berarti kalau kita udah separate into the basic figures, which is square and rectangle, to find the perimeter, kita cari aja masing-masingnya. But in here, first we find the area. Jadi kita areanya dulu. Berarti, we find the area of this, we find the area of this rectangle, and then we add them. Jadi areanya ini berapa, nak? Area of this square. Ini area of the square berapa?
25 centimeters.
Yeah, because it is the square, so just we multiply. We get 25 centimeter square. Area yang kedua ini?
5 times 5.
The second area? What is the formula?
The rectangle, Miss.
Yeah, the rectangle is? How to find the area of rectangle?
10 times 3.
Ya, sebenarnya side times side juga kan? But remember, because the side is different, kita nggak bisa bilang side times side, but langsung aja kita bilang the length times width. Panjang kali lebar. Panjangnya yang mana? Yang ini panjangnya. Lebarnya yang mana? Yang ini lebarnya. So, panjangnya, the length is
10
times
10 times 3.
Okay, so we got 30.
30 centimeter square.
Remember to find the area composite figure, we add them. Ya, jadi kalau kalian buat sampai sini aja belum siap, ya, masih kasih nilai minus, okay? And then we got 25 plus 30.
30.
Berarti
25 plus 30.
ya
55 centimeter kuadrat.
Okay, good job, like that. So, mana nih muka-muka kalian? Okay, so when you want to find the area or the perimeter of the shape, like the composite figures, yang gambarnya aneh-aneh, entah jadi tangga, entah jadi gambar rumah, make sure you divide them into the basic figures. Okay, after you find the basic figures, you can find the area and the perimeter of each basic figures. After that, you combine them, kamu tambahkan. Okay, any questions so far? No, okay.
No,
So, okay, so I want to give you a homework, but you cannot, but I think you don't need to collect it in Friday, because tomorrow we will discuss it, okay? I want you to practice page 93, do it by yourself, but I hope you can do it in your exercise book. Jadi biar ada di coret kalian di exercise booknya, nggak usah di sini. Pas kita discuss di sini, tapi pas kalian kerjakan itu di exercise booknya ya. Besok Miss lihat ya. Any question? Okay. Make sure you draw this picture. Okay, digambar ini ya, shape-nya, and then you find the area and the perimeter of the trapezium by cut it into the basic figures. Ya, Gracia?
Miss, itu digambar tapi nggak harus sesuai dengan ukuran yang dituliskan kan, Miss?
Ya, it's okay. You can make your estimation atau kira-kira pokoknya gambarnya gini lah. Tapi jangan lupa kalau kalian menggambar itu kira-kira mirip kan gitu loh. Misalnya yang bawahnya itu, yang paling bawah itu kan 14 cm. Jangan kalian buat lebih kecil 14 cm daripada 6 cm. Kan udah agak nyambung kan? Mana lebih panjang? Yang 14 apa yang 6? Yang 14. Berarti gambar 14 lebih panjang daripada yang 6. Okay, it's the logicnya. Okay? Anything else?
No, Miss.
Okay, I think that's all for today. Make sure you already prepare for yourself ya. Kalau Miss kirim PDF and then Miss kasih videonya, you watch and then I ask you what you got from that video. Okay? Okay,
Okay, Miss.
okay, keep healthy guys. See you in the next meeting tomorrow. Bye-bye. You can leave. Bye-bye.
Bye, Miss. Thank you,
Bye.
Miss. Bye,
Okay, have a
Miss.
nice day.
Bye,
Bye.
Miss. Thank you,
Bye.
Miss. Bye,
Bye-bye.
Miss. Thank you, Miss.
Bye, Miss.
Bye-bye. You can leave. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye, Miss.
Bye. Gilbert. You can leave. Give a bio.